everyone, and thank you for tuning into this version of Now in ENC. And today I have Mr. Bob Wynn from Third Street Education Center. Hello, how are you?
Hey, good morning, Victoria. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I am excited to have you because we've been kind of talking off and on for the past several weeks. So, can you please tell our guests who you are and what the Third Street Education Center is about?
Sure, absolutely. And thank you for this opportunity, by the way. My name is Bob Wynn. I'm the Executive Director at Third Street Education Center. We are a very unique organization. We are one center, three branches. We call it our ABCs. A is our academy. We have a private Christian school for the young gentlemen. Pre-K through fifth grade. We're going to be adding sixth grade next year. Our academy focuses on academic excellence, character development, and spiritual formation. B is our business and workforce development. We're unique in that we have several industries, landscaping, home improvement, auto detailing, and catering. And what makes us unique is we hire a population that probably would have a really tough time getting a job elsewhere. Most of our teammates have past legal issues. It might be jail time, prison time. They might have, they're in different stages of recovery. And we come alongside of them and say, we believe in you because of the worth that you have as a child of God. And we don't want to just hire them and just kind of say, gosh, hope everything goes well. We help them with things like getting their GED if they don't have a high school diploma, possibly getting their driver's license back, helping them with legal issues, learning how to budget, learning how to balance a checking account. We want to walk alongside of them holistically so that they can work with us for 12 to 14 months and then graduate out of our program into the workforce. And then the last part, C, community. We just want to be great members of our community. We offer everything from summer camps to, for example, last month, we partnered with Greenville Police Department and offered a free rabies clinic for the people in our neighborhood that didn't have their dogs vaccinated. So we're just out there trying to be a great neighbor in West Greenville.
Right, so this the center itself is located in Greenville, is that right?
That is correct. We're
Mhm.
actually at 600 West 3rd Street.
And so what are have there been any challenges over the past year that kind of set things off guard, or how has the center been doing during the pandemic?
Yeah, absolutely. The academy, we were very blessed because through grants, we were able to, the boys were able to have computers and laptops so that they really did not skip a beat in their academic part of their schooling. Um, we saw a decrease in the number of people that wanted to volunteer on a weekly basis, and I think that was just, especially during the heart of the pandemic, just people being tentative about going out and being around others. So we saw a little bit of a dip in volunteerism, and there was a point also for a couple of months that we saw charitable giving go down. Part of our revenue is through charitable giving, whether that's individuals or corporate donations. And we were able to see a decrease in giving at some point during the pandemic.
Mm. And so one of the questions that I always like to ask people who are involved in nonprofits and ministries, because this ministries, nonprofits, anyone who's involved knows it's not just a 9 to 5 job. It's incredible. You put in so much time. So
Yeah.
I like to ask people why they do the things that they're involved in. So
Yeah.
what is it about this center that you're just wanting to give it your all, really?
Yeah, absolutely. The heart of our center is both ends of the spectrum. Uh, at the young end, we're trying to get these gentlemen, and again, it's not about just academic excellence. We want our boys to graduate, and we want them to be leaders in their community when they grow up. We want them to be great husbands, incredible fathers, and leaders within their community. And then the opposite end of the spectrum, we're walking with people that have had a hard time. And again, we don't want to just hire them and say, gosh, we hope everything goes well. We really want to walk alongside of them and help them really get their life back. So after 12 to 14 months with us, they can graduate and be not only members of society, but live a whole life. That's the heart behind what we do. Our businesses, our academy it's just an excuse to have relationship with people. And our mission and our vision is we want to see generations transformed by the power of the gospel as we educate and train people in ways that lead to hope and dignity. That's the heart of what we do.
And this is a real community effort. That's what I'm hearing.
Absolutely. We exist because we have so many incredible volunteers. We were writing a grant last week, and we figured out within the last couple of years, we average about 500 volunteers per year. That can be anything from an individual showing up and spending one-on-one time with one of our boys, maybe just reading with them or helping explain math problems, doing homework with them, to people that show up and help us. Again, we want to be great members of the community, so we reach out and help folks that are in need. Maybe we've got some older retired folks that have a hard time keeping their property up. We'll come alongside them and help them out. And then every third Saturday, we have a day of service at the center where we see a lot of churches, nonprofits, civic organizations that just show up and walk alongside of us and partner with us as we reach out to people in the community.
And what's the favorite part about your job, about what you do at the center?
Wow. Absolutely. The stories. We have so many success stories at 3rd Street. Just last month, we graduated 3 of our men out of our program. One of the gentlemen went from minimum wage to where he was really making a very successful salary, complete with benefits, and to be able to watch somebody launch as they have a second opportunity at life is just so incredibly rewarding. And then, of course, seeing our young men. This is testing week for us. And yesterday I got to talk to 2 or 3 of our boys that made such an incredible achievement during the year. 2 of them went from a 2nd grade reading level all the way up to 4th grade in just several months' time. And to watch these boys get excited about learning and truly being proud of the accomplishments they have, boy, there is nothing like that.
And so, kind of wrapping up this interview, because I understand that you have a lot of things to do. Like I said, not running a nonprofit and running any ministry is not a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
How can people be involved if they're hearing about the center and they want to help out? What are some ways that they can do that?
Yeah, absolutely. The easiest way is to just jump on our website, www.thirdstreetec.org, and look at all the opportunities that we have. The great thing about our volunteers is we ask them, what's your passion? We have a lot of retired teachers that love to come out and work with the boys. We have people that love working with their hands that can help us out. We're in a 100-year-old building, and so there's always a running to-do list of things that need to be done on our campus. So we always welcome that also. Youth groups, Bible studies, men's groups, women's groups. We've got plenty to do, and we love inviting people onto our campus.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this segment of Now in ENC. This is an amazing center that I definitely wanna follow up on, because I believe when it comes to mentorship, that's one of my biggest goals as a young lady, is try to be a mentor to people who were younger than me, because I had amazing mentors. So thank you so much for joining me, and to all our viewers, thank you so much for tuning into this edition of Now in ENC. You can catch up on all the other segments at WNCT.com. All right, everyone, have a nice evening.